Hello everyone and welcome back to Beatles Beatles channel. Lovely to have you here. Thanks for joining me for this video. Hope you're all doing well. Well, yesterday, April the 20th, 2024 was a record store day, and you know, I'm not a huge fan of record store day. I did a video you know, a week or so after last year's record store day, asking the question whether record store day was actually a feast or a fiasco, and I'll stick an end card at the end of this video if you want to watch that. There's lots of reasons that I'm pro record store day, and quite a few reasons why I'm anti it. And yesterday it was difficult for me to get down to my local record store, which isn't actually that local. It's about 50 minutes in the car, to get there early in the morning and get in the queue like I did last year. And my good friend over at the From Me to You channel, Keir Smith, he said he was he's gonna be going down to Rough Trade in Nottingham, and he would try and get me the two John Lennon EPs, the black vinyl and the glow in the dark vinyl. He messaged me after he'd been down there and said he had no luck. By the time that he got to the front of the queue, they were already sold. They were already sold out. So it was about 11 o'clock when I kind of made the decision to go down to my record store with Mrs. Beatletown, just to see if we could just, you know, pick up the Lennon EPs, and I was going to pick one up for Keir as well. And I did manage it. So I have got the black vinyl. Now, they didn't have the glow in the dark vinyl, which was something that I was after, the black vinyl and the glow in the dark vinyl. I wasn't in for the Ringo Crooked Boy EP, because I was going to get that. I'm just going to get that on CD. And there wasn't much else this year that interested me really. Last year I came away with a big haul, you know, mostly non Beatles, but last year it was the Half Speed Master of Red Rose Speedway, and sort of a, you know, red and cream vinyl version of Ringo's Stop and Smell the Roses. But I also ended up buying a Thin Lizzy live album, Stevie Nicks live album, and Elton John's Don't Shoot Me, I'm Only the Piano Player, an expanded version of that. So this year I was just after the two John Lennon EPs, the Mind Games EPs, the little taster of the Ultimate Mix box set that we're going to be getting in July. And as I say, I managed to get the black vinyl version, and here it is. And I could not believe my eyes when I saw the price of this. I don't know if you can see that, but it is £33.99, £34. There are 4 tracks on this EP, and to me that is utterly outrageous. £34 for 4 tracks is beyond the pale, as far as I'm concerned. Now the thing is, you know, I was kind of invested in this. You know, they've played on my fear of missing out, because I desperately want to hear the 4 tracks that are on this EP. And I can't wait until July when we get the whole box set, and I wanted to hear this sampler, and you know, so I was kind of invested in it. But I don't know who is responsible for this pricing structure. I don't know whether it is the marketing team within the Lennon camp, or whether it is the independent record stores themselves that are bumping up the prices. You know, one of the points of Record Store Day is to keep independent record stores going, but that isn't going to happen if these prices just keep going up and up and up and up, because people are going to stop buying it. They are going to stop buying it. There has to be a ceiling, and I think that we are pretty close to it now. We've kind of only just reconciled ourselves to the fact that, you know, that the price of an album is between 25 and 30 pounds, and that is expensive enough. But you know, for it to go up, and for 34 pounds for 4 tracks is, you know, it's just too much. But I did go to the Intense Records in Chelmsford. They only had the black vinyl. I did manage to pick it up because Mrs. Beatley Tone was with me. I've got 2 copies, so I've got a copy for you here, Kia. Just get in touch and I will send that to you. But had they had the glow in the dark vinyl version, which I did want, you know, just from a collector's point of view, you know, it would have been the same price. And if they had had it, once I found out what the price was, because I didn't know before I got to the record store what the price of this EP was going to be. I thought it was going to be around £20, which would have been, you know, expensive, but okay, I was in for it. But if they had had the glow in the dark vinyl, I wouldn't have bought it, just on the basis of that price, because it is just a novelty. You know, I've seen you know, people that have already got this reviewing it, and they've said the glow in the dark vinyl doesn't sound very good at all. You know, so it is there just purely for novelty purposes. You know, a couple of my good friends on YouTube, Joe Mayo and from the Me Mr. Mayo channel, and Larry Graves, the Canadian Stud Muffin, were lucky enough to get sent 3 copies of both of these EPs from the Lennon Estate, and big congratulations to you guys. You know, not only just for getting them from the Lennon Estate, but you've saved yourself £70 or whatever your local equivalent is in US dollars and Canadian dollars. You've saved yourself a bit of money, so big congratulations to you for that. So in this video I am going to be unboxing this, and I'm going to go and listen to it, and then I'm going to review it all in the same video. So let's get on with that. Okay, so let's get it open. I always like to keep the hype stickers, so I'll take those off first. In fact, I'm going to take well, let me show you the hype stickers first of all. So there they are, and I think I'm going to keep this one that's got the price on it. I wouldn't normally keep the one with the price on it, but I think I'd better keep it to remind me what a clown I have been. So there's 2 of them. Not 1, but 2. 2 of the price stickers there. I don't need to keep both of them. And let's get the other one off as well. Okay, and let's get it open. And get the shrink off so you can see the sleeve properly. Okay, so here it is. So this sort of this reimagining of the Mind Games album cover has been done by John Lennon. That is the back of it with the 4 tracks there. The 4 tracks being the Mind Games Ultimate Mix, I'm the Greatest Ultimate Mix featuring George Harrison, Ringo Starr and Klaus Voormann. Side 2 is I See Me Then, I'm Sorry, Ultimate Mix. I guess that's the normal album version. And then You Are Here outtake, take 5. So that's what we're getting on the EP. It does have a polyline sleeve, which is good, always good. It is 180 gram vinyl, and so that is very black indeed. So it looks very nice. Okay, so I'm now going to go away and have a listen to it a few times, and then I'll be back in a sec and I'll tell you all about it. Okay, my mind has been officially blown now. I've had to come back to come and talk to you about this, but actually I would have liked to have listened to this more and more and more, because I played it a few times, and it has blown my mind. The sound quality here is just absolutely phenomenal. And when I finish making this video, I'm going back to it. I'm going to go and listen to it again and again and again, and I just cannot wait for the full Ultimate Mixes box set to come out. Now my appetite has been whetted, if you like. So I've got a few copies of Mind Games that I can compare these two. There's 2 tracks on this EP that are from the main album, and that is the title track, Mind Games, and I See Myself. So I've got the this is my original album that I bought in the 70s. It's a bit muddy. It's a bit muddy. There was this remix, I think it was 2002, which is much better, much better. And also the Mind Games from the signature box, which is kind of more like the album than it is this remix. So this version of Mind Games, John's voice, just absolutely unbelievable. It makes the hairs on my neck stick out, gives me goosebumps to hear his voice. It is so out there, it's so up front, sounds absolutely gorgeous. There is a lot, the drums on this are more punchy. The bass, when I say more punchy, you can really hear what Jim Keltner is doing with his kick drum on this track. The piano just sounds beautiful. The bass is there, but most of all, it is John's voice, and it just sounds absolutely superb. Absolutely superb. The next track is I'm the Greatest, and if you've got the anthology box set, this is the same take as that. There's a little bit extra at the beginning. John drops the F-bomb and a little bit of studio chat, but again, it's just really punchy. I think it's a little bit slower than the version on anthology. I don't know whether this one has been slowed down or whether it's the actual speed, or the anthology one was speeded up a little bit. But again, you're hearing John's voice is right up there. Slightly different lyrics on this. If you've got the anthology, then you know what to expect from this. But again, it's been remixed. It sounds absolutely fantastic. Love it. Going on to the other side of the EP, the opening track there, I See Myself, which has always been one of my favourite songs on the Mind Games album, mainly because of Dave Spinoza's guitar solo at the end of the song. But again, we've got John's voice right up front, and it is hair sticking outery stuff. It is really clear and up front, and just how you want to hear it. It is such a beautiful song. It's just really laid back, and as I say, Dave Spinoza's guitar solo is fantastic. Just really improved, for me. It has just improved the song, and I'm sure that this if the rest of the remix is of the standard of Mind Games and Asima Sen, which of course is track 1 and 2 on side 1, then this is going to breathe a new lease of life into the Mind Games album. I think it will be much more highly regarded, because these songs are being given a new lease of life, and I think the remix just absolutely fantastic. Honestly, John's voice is just unreal, beautiful. The real sort of curio on this EP is You Are Here, the final track on side 2. Now this is take 5 of the song, and part of it was on the Lennon anthology. Probably, I think about 4.5 minutes. I think it is on Lennon anthology. Now, I wish I'd timed this exactly as I played it, but I didn't. But You Are Here is clocking in excess of 10 minutes. It's the full take, and it's so lovely to have the full take. There is an extra verse in this song, as there was on the anthology. There's an extra verse that didn't make the album, and we hear that verse twice. We hear most verses twice. Slight lyric change. The second, it's almost as if they're playing it twice through, but there's other stuff going on in this as well. It's just, again, it's a really laid back track. Absolutely beautiful. Again, John's voice just hauntingly brilliant, and you know, there's you know, you kind of hear little I heard little bits of slide guitar during the verse that I hadn't really noticed before. I expect they're probably there, but I hadn't really heard them before, or they hadn't jumped out at me like they are now. Again, the bass is beautiful. It's just so mellow and melodic, and just absolutely fantastic to have this song in its entirety. I cannot wait for this box set to come out. I'm really excited about it, having heard this EP, and I'm kind of I still think that this EP is really expensive, but I'm just really glad that I've got it, because you know, it's just made me really excited about the box set that's coming out in July. It's going to be a 6 CD and 2 Blu-ray package with a hardback book. There is an independent hardback book as well, but that's now coming out in September. It was going to come out to coincide with the release of the box set, but it's now coming out in September, well, according to Amazon anyway, because I've pre-ordered it. So that is pretty much it. I've just given this a massive thumbs up. I think this, as I say, the EP sounds fantastic, and it's just really whetted my appetite for the whole box set. Really looking forward to it. So if you have got this this EP, please tell me your thoughts on the tracks that we've got here down in the comments. As you know, I read all your comments. I will respond to all your comments. That is it for now. Thanks very much for watching. I'm off now to listen to it again, because I'm just really excited about it now. So thanks very much for watching. Hope you've enjoyed the video, and I will see you all very soon. Bye bye.